I'm Masayoshi Sugo, a 32-year-old company worker who hates injustice. Today I want to talk about a company that I have been working for until recently. Back then I worked as a sales representative for a manufacturing company. When I just started working, I often made my clients mad because of my arrogant personality and made lots of mistakes for not being able to understand subtle nuances. I cannot say that I was very successful at the beginning of my career, but fortunately, I had a very admirable boss. Although I wasn't the best, I slowly learned from him how to communicate for my job. And I'm now the top sales worker. His name is Yoshihito, and he was the top sales worker before me.
Listen, the things you are saying aren't wrong, but just because you are right, it doesn't mean they'll listen to everything you say.
Then what should I do?
The important thing isn't what you say, but who says it. In other words, the relationship.
Well, I don't have any good relationships with my client.
Don't worry. Your job is to form those good relationships, and it's my job to support you.
I'll do my best.
Then you can make things easier for me.
The way he says things are quite frank, but his advice was very good and precise. I wouldn't be where I am without him. But around the time my sales started to improve, he started to look a little depressed. He wouldn't tell me why, even if I asked him. I wanted to repay him, so I worked harder and harder, and soon I became the top sales worker. But on that day... Transfer? Why you though?
Organizations have lots of issues. You shouldn't get involved in any of that mess.
I later heard a rumor that Yoshihito was framed by a colleague from a different department who hated him, and was dismissed from his current position and was transferred. He's such an excellent worker. How could this be? While I was still mad about how Yoshihito had been treated like this, a new boss and colleague arrived at my department. It was the person who framed Yoshihito and his subordinate, according to the rumors. The boss was called Kosui, and his subordinate, who started working at the same year as me, is Yokodori. They are extremely good at sucking up to their bosses. They only think of others as something to step on so that they can get promoted. For them, I, the top sales worker, was a very disturbing presence, as I was heavily influenced by my previous boss. As soon as they arrived, they took action. Yo, Sugo! Haven't seen you since that party a while ago. I can't believe that curly boy who couldn't do anything apart from being serious is now the top sales worker. How did you cheat? Are you bribing them? Oh, you had lots of female clients, right? Are you sleeping with them? I guess not. You look like a virgin anyways. I deny everything apart from being a virgin. Are you serious? You haven't changed either. Is it fun using people as stepping stones? I don't know what you're talking about, but if that did happen, I bet it would be real fun. You're such a jerk. I have some news for you, Sugo. What? I'll be taking over your clients from next month onward. What? You went for a meeting with one of the big clients with Kosui the other day, right? Yeah. Well, he observed you during the meeting and said to me, I can't let him be the sales representative when he only listens and doesn't suggest anything to the clients. That's what he said. Guess it can't be helped if you're only going to do as they ask, even though you've been appointed as the sales representative for the biggest client. I'm using the method that Yoshihito, the person you framed, taught me. I've become the top sales worker, and the client's sales are growing too. It's so obvious you just look at my past achievements. You just got lucky with your clients. But you're going to claim that as your achievement? How greedy are you? Then why don't you get new clients and achieve something, rather than stealing other people's achievements? You're contradicting yourself. No, you just don't get it, do you? They are very good clients, which is why Kosui is suggesting that I should take over because I'm better. Do you understand? Do you get it, curly boy? So you just want to steal my clients? Which is over half of the clients we have? Whoa, watch your mouth! Your attitude will decide which clients you will have. Actually, you might not be assigned a single client! Yokodori's words came true. 3 days later, could you answer my calls?
I'm busy!
Then I'll ask right now. Why do I have 0 clients after being reassigned clients?
Apparently you told Yokodori to get new clients.
Yeah?
Well, the person who said it should show how it's done, don't you think?
I see. Okay then. I'll go out looking for clients tomorrow, so I probably won't be in the office.
Oh wait, you don't have to do that.
What do you mean?
You're going to be transferred.
What?
You know we have a warehouse in the countryside? You should be happy. You will be the manager of that warehouse, looking after the storage all day.
Are you joking? Why am I going to be a store manager when I've been a sales representative all this time?
You know the time I went to a meeting with your client? You didn't suggest anything, even though the client was talking about it so passionately. You're not doing your job as a sales representative. You aren't fit for this job, and this will lead to dissatisfaction from our clients one day. That's what I saw in you. Do you have a problem?
Did you tell your boss?
It's my job to report how my team members are doing.
My transfer was unchangeable, and I was going to suffer the same fate as Yoshihito. I had to think about things. Would I just let them do as they wish? But things would go just as they want if I run away now, but they would just try to get in my way if I remain in the company. Then I should. The next day. Congratulations on your transfer, Sugo!
What's that face?
I resign.
You loser! You don't have to stay for a month! You should quit right now! I'll talk to the HR department about it!
That would be great. Thank you for having me. After resigning, I contacted someone. Did you think I gave up? Who do you think I am? I'm Masayoshi Sugo, who hates losing and injustice. I'll show them hell. For a month, my life was super busy. And then I got a message from Kosui and Yokodori, as I thought.
Sugo! Come back!
They say they'll hire you again. Good for you. I'm fine. Don't act like you don't want it. You quit without passing everything on to me. Well, your boss, Kosui, told me that it was okay. I'm having trouble because of you. Just come back. Because of me? Don't be stupid. Don't you mean the number of clients are decreasing after you came in charge?
How do you know?
I can easily imagine. I bet you made some stupid suggestion because you wanted to take advantage of the size of the client. Something like, buy loads of our product because they will definitely sell. Or, you should buy this because it's our new product. That's what a sales representative is supposed to do! I thought so too. But Yoshihito taught me that what's important is who does it. That's why I was listening to the client carefully. I was trying to find out what the true intention of the client was. But you barged in and destroyed all the relations and trust that I established. I don't think anyone would listen to someone who only thinks of his clients as money-making machines. And you needed help, so you came to me, right? Shut up! It's your fault! You didn't pass things on properly, so it's your fault!
It's all your fault, Yokodori! You useless idiot!
Huh? Kosui? What are you talking about?
It's your fault that the number of clients is decreasing! You're going to take responsibility for this!
But I did exactly as you ordered me, Kosui!
Why would I order you to decrease the number of clients?
Kosui!
So, Sugo, I want you to take over all the jobs that he is doing! Of course, I'll give you a raise when you come back! I want you to be my right-hand man!
What a grand sacrifice.
You need to be strong in order to survive!
Right. Sugo, are you intending to come back?
Shut up, you loser!
I refuse to come back.
What? You get paid better doing the same job! And above all, you get backed up by me! What more do you want?
You said that only the strong ones survive. In that case, you aren't the strong one. In fact, you are a loser. I started working at a different company.
You can't possibly get a decent job in only a month!
I'm now working at MoniRobo Corporation. What the hell? They were the biggest client that I had been working with. I asked them if they were hiring new sales representatives because I had quit my job, and they hired me instantly.
Are you serious? MoniRobo Corporation? They said they would stop doing business with us the other day!
The fact that I was no longer in charge made them decide that they wouldn't continue doing business with me.
Are you behind all of this?
I don't really care how you perceive it, but I think you should watch your mouth.
What do you mean?
I will be the one working on your case next month.
What?
Of course, I don't intend to do business with you. This isn't being unreasonable. We considered suggestions from other companies and chose the one that benefited us the most. I looked through the documents of your suggestions, but I don't understand why you even thought we would say yes to a suggestion that would make us buy so much more than we need.
Are you kidding? MoniRobo Corporation dominates about 30% of our sales, you traitor!
You're one to talk when you only think about your gain and security. I want to work there too. Can't you talk to someone?
Yokodori! You!
I won't listen to you anymore. I report all your evil doings.
Stop! You don't want to do that!
I'll be sent somewhere or get fired anyways. I'll take you down with me! Would you do that somewhere else? I'm busy with my work.
Wait! Hey! Help! Hey! Sugo!
And block. After that, Yokodori, who was cut off by Kosui, told the upper members of the company about all sorts of evil deeds that Kosui had been doing. But Kosui somehow got around it, and Yokodori was the one who ended up being transferred. However, after losing important clients, he couldn't cover up the decrease in sales. The upper members decided to visit the clients for an investigation. They, of course, came to my company too. I talked to them as their former employee, and the woman who was in charge at the time also sat with us during the meeting. She told them about how unreasonable Yokodori and Kosui were as sales representatives. The upper members finally realized that Kosui was the source and called Yokodori for a hearing again. They examined Kosui's evil deeds thoroughly and found out that there were loads of cover-ups. The worst one was that he was using company expenses for his own benefits. The amount piled up to tens of thousands of dollars in 10 years. He was apparently using the reception fees to pay for food and drinks, and now the company is charging him. Of course, he was fired, and his wife and children left him, leaving him all alone. Yokodori managed not to be fired for providing the company with information, but he was transferred to the warehouse that I was supposed to go to, and he's forced to just clean the storage all day. On the other hand,
Hey, can I talk to you about this case a little bit?
Of course! I gave a call to Yoshihito, who had been transferred to the countryside to join my company, and we are now competing as sales representatives.
The one that gets lower numbers this season has to pay for the drinks. How's that?
Bring it on!
Thanks, Masayoshi.
What was that?
I said I won't lose!
Me neither. I want to work hard together in this company.